Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are diving into a seriously comforting and flavor packed dish cheesy baked eggplant. It's crispy, saucy, cheesy, and everything you want in a cozy vegetarian bake. No matter where you stand on eggplant, this one is worth a try. So let's dive in. We are kicking things off with a delicious tomato sauce. Drizzle some olive oil into a pan and once heated, add in some finely chopped onions. Saute this for about a minute until it starts to soften and then add in a couple of thinly sliced garlic cloves and cook them until that amazing aroma hits. This should take about 30 seconds or so. That quick sizzle wakes up the garlic sweetness without letting it turn bitter. For our recipe today, I am adding Mutti's finely chopped tomatoes. This is my go-to brand because it's rich, vibrant, and tastes just like fresh tomatoes right off the vine. Let's give this all a good stir and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. The flavors are just starting to come alive. Now for the herbs and spices, I am going in with some oregano, chili flakes, salt, freshly crushed black pepper and dried basil. This combination gives us a herby, slightly spicy kick, perfect to balance out that creamy richness later. And remember, don't be shy with your seasoning here. The eggplant's gonna soak up all that flavor. And I personally feel that dried herbs work beautifully when they've got a few minutes to bloom in the sauce. Our sauce is coming together beautifully. It is now time to add in some chopped black olives and a few capers. They add this tangy, briny pop that really lifts the whole dish. Let them mingle for a few minutes so the flavors start to come together. Mixy mix, and that's our gorgeous sauce ready to go. Let us set this aside and hang out while we move on to the next step. Let's prep the slurry we will be dipping our eggplants into. In a bowl, add in some cornflour and just a pinch of salt. Then slowly add water, stirring as you go until you get that smooth, pourable consistency. Not too thick, not too watery. Mix it well and set it aside. For our cheesy bake, I'll be using these cute little Italian eggplants. They are tender, flavorful, and perfect for baking. First, remove the crown and then peel the skin. I personally like to peel it, but feel free to keep it on if you love that texture. Once the eggplant is peeled, let us slice the eggplant lengthwise into half-inch thick planks. This gives you nice, sturdy pieces that cook evenly and stay tender without turning soggy. Try to keep the slices uniform so they all cook at the same pace and don't worry if they are not perfect. Rustic is part of the charm. Now take each slice and dip it in the cornflour slurry and coat it really well in the breadcrumbs. Get those edges too. This step gives us that golden crispy crust that holds up under all the sauce and cheese. Repeat this process with the rest of the slices and set them aside. Once all the slices are breaded, we are going to shallow fry them in olive oil until they're golden and crispy on both sides. The key here is to not overcrowd the pan. Give them space so they crisp up properly. And just look at these beauties, golden, crispy, and ready to get cheesy. Once these are all done, we're gonna let them cool for about a minute so they stay crisp when layered. And trust me, that little pause makes all the difference in texture. Now arrange the slices onto a baking tray and then spoon a little bit of that rich tomato sauce on each one. Sprinkle some fresh basil and then pile on that freshly grated cheese. Feel free to use any melty cheese you love and then pop the tray in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. Or until the cheese is bubbly and melted to perfection. And there you have it, Cheesy, crispy, saucy baked eggplants that are just bursting with flavor. These make the perfect main dish or even a crowd-pleasing appetizer. Serve it with fresh salad or some crusty bread and you've got a winner. So do give this recipe a try and let me know how you like it. If you have enjoyed this recipe, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more easy, flavorful meals every week. Until next time, stay hungry, stay creative, and I will see you in the next one.